Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chaz Cayado, and in this week's discussion, I wanted to bring up some interesting an interesting topic of conversation I had with some other students in my cohort in a recent conversation, which dealt with the academic journey, our personal academic journey as adults, and whether we should be sharing those journeys, sharing our stories, or keeping it to ourselves. And it actually wasn't kind of a catch-all, like we should always do one or always do the other, but it's really just food for thought for those of you out there that may be thinking about this topic. So the conversation went something like one student said she actually wasn't sharing that she was doing this specific academic program with really anyone at her school, even administrators. And the reason was she didn't want to be treated differently. She didn't want to have any attention that she didn't want. She just really wanted to keep her program to herself. And when the time came around that she would need to actually let her admin know that she was about to finish the program, or maybe she had some specific needs in terms of the research process, that's when she would let them know. And I'd shared that obviously I have this channel, so for me it's very public. But in terms of at a school, I have let many people at the school know that I'm involved in this academic journey, but it's not something that I bring up very often. And matter of fact, it wouldn't surprise me if I asked people at my school and they'd forgotten that that was something that I said I was doing, because I really didn't feel like it was something that I wanted to bring up too often. Not that I'm not for any reasons other than I would just rather focus on the academic program than discuss it too much. I'm the type of person that feels like I can discuss it when I finish, in terms of one-on-one discussions with people that I work with. Once again, obviously, this channel is an ongoing channel as I'm going through my program. But there were others that said, oh no, that their admin is 100% all in, anything that they need. Well, not anything, but you get it. You get the picture. Whatever they need from the school to help them finish their program, they're given that, right? So, or at least they can ask without feeling that admin will resent it. So once again, this is something that is really sensitive to every individual's specific journey, right? But it may be something that you want to consider as you're approaching your academic journey. Do you want this to be something that you put out there? And I get it. Some people may not want to discuss it until they've completed it. They may fear that if they talk about it prematurely and then they don't finish the program, they may be considered a failure, right? And so we can understand those feelings. And so that's a reality. But there may be others that say, if I don't share it, then I'm really missing out on this opportunity to get support from the people around me. And that can be very important and critical for their success too. So my advice for any aspiring student, especially adult students that are going back after many years, is to really consider where they stand on that topic. Do you want to share that journey with your peers? Maybe you don't. Maybe all you do is share with administration, or maybe you don't even do that. Maybe you just handle this all by yourself, and when someone needs to know, then you'll tell them. Otherwise, you just keep it to yourself. There's no real right or wrong, because everyone has different feelings, different emotions, and different ways they handle stress, right? So there isn't a best option for everyone. There's only a best option for each individual. But I just thought it was a really interesting conversation, and one that maybe you want to consider before you start your journey, or maybe you're already in your journey and maybe you're struggling and you had kept it pretty quiet prior to this point, and now you're realizing, well, man, maybe if I open up a little bit and talk to people about the difficulties of my program, maybe that can help me out in the long run. So that's really all I had to talk about this topic today. I just thought it was really interesting and one worth bringing up to you guys. So if that's something that you hadn't thought about yet, you may want to, and it may help you out with your journey towards the completion of your program. Thank you. Have a good day.